everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Spectrum Art. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. For those of you who are new and joining us for the first time, thank you so much. We hope that you find something here that you like. It has been a hot minute since we've actually made a video. So feeling kind of out of sorts and kind of rusty. Mostly we've been doing a lot of lives lately. So it's been a little bit, and actually this is take two because we had already filmed the making of this video and how to put your Matchbook 2.0 together, and the file got corrupted. So we lost the half of it, like the midsection. And so I am just going to really quick walk you through it, give you a breakdown. It is very, very simple, but I wanted to come out and actually get this out to you because I had promised you quite a while back, a couple of months back, that I would be doing this. So here goes nothing. All right, just bear with us because it's been a while. So we are here today, of course, to talk about the Matchbook 2.0. For those of you who have been with us for a while, you remember that we did an oversized giant matchbook, and we did the video for that, and we did the kits that we sold during our live sale, and then we decided to take it a notch up and do the Matchbook 2.0, which is what this is right here. And for those of you who actually purchased the kit, this will be, the breakdown of how to actually put it together in a very short, condensed version. Again, not super complicated. I'm sure you could figure it out by yourself, but I did promise you to make the video, so I'm going to do just that right now. So this is the 2.0 version. I did not keep a kit to actually show you, but I have a whole bunch of prototypes because when we make these, obviously we try different ways, we cut, we measure, we mess up, but if you got the kit, it would have looked something very similar to this, which was your front cover, then 2 inner flaps, and then 2 other additional pieces. You would have also gotten 2 circles, which were meant to be used if you want to do a brad or a tie-in closure in the front of your album. And you also, I'm trying to find the one that might have had the tabs. Oh, there you go. And you also would have received, in addition to the 2 flaps, the cover and the inner pages, you would have received some tabs as well. And you can tell that this is a prototype because it hasn't even been glued down. But the idea behind it is that once it's all put together, let me move this out of the way, it is going to make you this. For this one, we use the Ciao Bella, the Greatest Show paper line, and I'll show you that one also in a little bit. But this is what it actually makes. And it's super simple when you have your pieces to actually find the paper line that you want to work with and just kind of go through it and decide what's going to work, what you would like somewhere, if this is going to be one of the pieces that you're going to use. Is as simple as taking your pages, your file folder, and just tracing around it and then cutting it or using your cutter, whatever you prefer. For pieces such as this, let me show you that this way. Let me bring out just that piece. This one right here, for example. What you want to do is the same thing. Now if you notice, of course, a 12 by 12 is not going to reach the full length. So you will see that I use one for the front and then one for the back. We still have to finish the spine. This one's not fully finished, but I wanted to show you. So you will be matching up 2 12 by 12s, and if you want to just make it one solid, front and back, you would trace this bit, and then you would use the other half and trace the other half, and then join them together somewhere, right? I decided to overlap them because it just gives the spine a really, now you have the file folder plus another 12 by 12 and then another one on top of that, plus the ones that you're going to put on the inside, so it makes the spine super strong and thick. Okay, so that's basically what you're doing, is just selecting the pages that you want to use and then going around your papers and deciding what you want to do and cut them out. Once those are all cut out, before you decide to glue them down and what's going to go where, you want to take a look at a couple of things. The first thing is you want to look at your tabs. If you notice, I did my tabs hidden so they're underneath the actual paper. You see that? Now, if you like this look, where is it? Where are those tabs? Here, right? If you like this look, where the tabs are on top of the paper, you're welcome to do that, right? However, I hid mine so you don't see this bottom piece. It's actually underneath the paper, like so, right? The paper's writing on top of it. Oh, wow, that is bright. Hang on, guys. Let me turn this light down a little bit. Like I said, it's been a while, so there we go. That adjusted better. Mine is like that. So up to you. You decide which way you like it better. But I decided to do that. If you forget and you don't do it, it's not a big deal. Just glue them over the top. They'll look just fine, right? The other thing I did was, I thought, wouldn't it be fun, instead of just gluing the piece that I had cut out, to make it into a pocket? Because you guys know me, I love pockets, right? So all I did was use my circle punch, and I just punched out a notch at the top and made these into pockets, but only the front. The back of each of these pages I left just as a full flap. So there's nothing there, it's just a flap. But again, see, the front has a pocket, the back does not. Pocket, not, pocket, not. You might decide you want to do pocket and pocket. You might decide that you want a pocket coming in this way instead, right? Up to you. The other thing that you want to think about is, where are these flaps going to go? So these are those two single flaps that you had in your kit. They look like such. These you need to decide where they're going to go, because what we want to do is we want to hide this little piece right here that we're going to use to glue it down, right? We're going to glue that down in there like so. You want to decide where it's going to go, because when you lift it, you don't necessarily want to be looking at that right on the back. So by actually gluing it down first and then putting your paper over it, you're doing two things. A, you're hiding the hinge, right? B, you are also giving it a little bit more strength by actually putting, not only gluing it down first, but then gluing your piece of paper over it. So think about that before you actually start gluing everything down. Once you've got it all cut out and you're ready to glue, think about where you want those. I use mine here in the front and in the back cover. You don't need to do that at all. Actually, the way the kit was designed originally was, if you notice, you have a really nice big, oh, don't mind my nails, sorry guys. I've been working around the house and it's not going well for my nails. But if you notice, you have a nice big bunch of room there in that gusset in the middle. They were originally designed to be hidden, I'm sorry, to flip out this way. Of course, you could also make them flip down, right? Just take it, and instead of gluing it at the top like that, you can glue it on the bottom, right? And then have them flip up. You can even choose to do both on one side and go one, flip, and then two, flip. You can cut out additional ones and add them in different places. But that's what those flaps are for. They're flip ups or flip downs, if you want to call them that. You could also choose to do additional ones and have them flip out, right? So there's so many possibilities, guys. The idea is to just give you the skeleton so that you guys can create. But once you've got that all down, now you can have even more fun, right? Because we can come in now and with all of our scraps, and again, this is the greatest show. Oh, let me show you. Hang on, because I did bring them out for you to see. So this is a 12 by 12 collection. It's gorgeous. It's that vintage circus, so it's not like your creepy clown circus. It's more of that vintage. This is the 12 page. Obviously we use the 8 page because the 8 page comes with the the letter Scrabble tiles. There they are. So that's the 8 page. And we also, let me move some stuff over. You also have the 6 by 6 in this collection. That won't work for this unless you use it for these, you know, your flips. That'll work, 6 by 6. And there's also rice paper. But I'll put the link down below to the store in case you guys want to go check any of that out. But once you're done creating your skeleton, you have all of these great papers and little bits left, right? and it's double-sided gorgeous paper. You could totally decide to come in and use a piece for a belly band, right? Or a pocket. You can make a nice big pocket down here as well. You could use your, even, look at these. Oh, you could use some of these if you want to on your pages. And then let me show you some more stuff here, because I did cut out a whole bunch of the ephemera. And see what I mean? Just so pretty. Look at that, right? I'll bring them up for you guys to see. So beautiful. So you could come back in and decide now to decorate, right? You could decorate this way. Here's the ringmaster. He's so handsome. Look at him. Great mustache. Oh. Isn't he awesome? Oop, I just bent his little stick there. But you could come back and decorate it. And again, you can even add maybe a belly band with your scraps left over this way. Trim that and just create one this way so it's a tuck. You can tuck in this way. It's hard not having nails. I can't get stuff off the mat or anything, but I did have to cut them down. A, they were getting long. B, they were getting very thin. Oh, and if you guys notice, we still are talking about our closure. So Madison and I thought, wouldn't it be neat to take some twine, because it's so circus-like, right? And maybe put it this way, right? As a closure. That would be super cool. So then we grabbed a brad. So if you want to do a brad closure, that's something else that you want to decide. Remember that I mentioned that in your kit you had two little circles. Oh, where are my circles? Oh, I think I used them already in something else. But you had two like 1/2 inch, 1 inch circles. That is so that you could put a brad on here if you want to, and be able to do that kind of a tie-in, right? Where it's like this, and then you just kind of twist around it. And it's also a great reinforcement for your brad. So you want to do your brad, you want to do your reinforcement here, and then also on the other side. If you're going to use a brad or a button, please, you might want to think about doing it before you adhere this inner paper, so that the brad is hidden, the prongs are underneath the paper, just because aesthetically it would look a little bit better, right? Okay, so I hope that has given you guys some really quick ideas on what to do. Of course, any paper line will do. It'd just be fun to do all kinds of different ones, right, as well. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Feel free to leave your comments down below. We love to hear back from you guys. But again, it's just very simple. All you need to do is, it's all been done, scored, measured for you. Just feel free to use whatever paper line you have, line it up, glue it all down, try and hide those hinges. Don't forget that. Hide your brads if you're going to use that. And then just have fun, right? Decorate, create, have fun with it. Once again, thank you so much for joining us, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope that you have enjoyed the short video, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon. And we might actually do another one, because as you can tell, we have quite a few of them still left, or bits and pieces everywhere. So I definitely don't want to waste those, right? So we might just come back and do some more during our lives. So join us, and you can see us also put one together. This one we had also worked on during our lives, so I did do quite a bit of it during the live session. So you can also play those back and see some of that progress, through the videos. Thank you so much for joining us. Love you guys. We will see you soon. God bless. Bye.